The Irish housing market is in crisis. Years of underbuilding and soaring demand have created a perfect storm. Into this void stepped cuckoo funds, investors with deep pockets and an appetite for profit. These funds, often based offshore, saw an opportunity in Ireland's housing woes. They swooped in, buying up properties and land, often at inflated prices. One such fund, based in Cyprus, recently made headlines. The fund is attempting to sell off 120 homes. Why? The returns haven't matched their expectations. This case has shone a light on the practices of cuckoo funds and their impact on ordinary Irish people. It underscores the dangers of relying on foreign investment to solve a domestic problem. The Cyprus Fund's initial investment strategy was simple: buy low, rent high. They targeted distressed properties, often those sold by banks at a discount. The plan was to renovate these properties and rent them out at market rates. However, the strategy has not played out as expected. The Irish economy, while recovering, is not growing as quickly as some had hoped. This has put a damper on rental yields, and increased renovation costs have eaten into profit margins. The fund's experience highlights the risks of investing in a volatile market. The Cyprus Fund's decision to sell its Irish portfolio will have a direct impact on tenants. Many of these tenants are already struggling to make ends meet. They are now facing the uncertainty of new landlords and the possibility of rent increases. Some tenants have reported significant rent arrears, in some cases reaching nearly €20,000. This is a symptom of a wider problem, the affordability crisis in the Irish rental sector. Wages have not kept pace with rising rents, leaving many tenants struggling to keep a roof over their heads. The Residential Tenancies Board, or RTB, has become a vital lifeline for tenants seeking to assert their rights. The role of government and regulatory bodies. The Irish government has been grappling with the housing crisis for years. A succession of policies and initiatives have been rolled out, but the problem persists. The case of the Cyprus Fund has shone a light on the need for greater regulation of the private rental sector. Calls for rent controls have grown louder in recent years. However, the government has been reluctant to introduce such measures, fearing that they could stifle investment in the sector. The challenge for policymakers is to strike a balance between protecting tenants and fostering a healthy rental market. The government has a duty to ensure that everyone in Ireland has access to safe, secure and affordable housing. Balancing act investors, tenants and housing policy. The Irish housing market is at a crossroads. The influx of foreign investment in recent years has provided a much-needed boost to the construction industry. However, it has also contributed to rising prices and increased competition for a limited supply of housing. The challenge for policymakers is to strike a balance between attracting investment and protecting the interests of tenants. This requires a nuanced approach that recognizes the complexities of the housing market. The current housing crisis is causing real hardship for individuals and families across Ireland. Bold and decisive action is needed to address the root causes of the housing crisis and create a fairer and more equitable housing system for all. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.